This week on Channel 8 News, we'll take a look at why students chose Northwest, the extended mask mandate in Maryville, and more. Your Channel 8 News starts right now. Thank you for tuning in to Channel 8 News. I'm Courtney Rowe. Northwest is currently at its highest enrollment. Brooke Ingram went around campus to see why students chose Northwest.
This year, Northwest has had a 3% enrollment increase and the second highest retention rate in the school's history. I was curious as to why the enrollment rate increased so much, so I asked students what made them choose to be a Bearcat. What made you decide to come to Northwest?
So I didn't really think about Northwest, and then someone kind of mentioned it to me. So my parents and I came down for a visit my senior year of high school, and we had an awesome tour. It was better than any of the ones I'd had on any other campus, and my parents really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. We got great tours of all the facilities. All of our questions were answered great. And then I came here, and I loved it.
The environment really treated me like I'm a part of the family.
What made you decide to come to Northwest?
I decided to come to Northwest because they had a really good education program.
It felt more like home than the other colleges that I toured.
It was interesting to hear why students chose to come to Northwest, and I hope the school's enrollment rate continues to increase as the years go on. This has been Brooke Ingram reporting for KNWT Channel 8.
Thanks, Brooke. On Tuesday, September 29th, the American Red Cross held a blood drive on campus in the J.W. Jones Student Union. Northwest students and faculty were able to donate from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on appointment basis. Each participant received a free COVID antibody test and will be informed of their results. Kirsten Stokes has more.
Now, according to the American Red Cross, less than 38% of the population is able to give blood, and just one donation can potentially save 3 lives. Though most people think blood donations are used for trauma patients, they also do an abundance of other things like helping people with cancer, sickle cell, burn patients, and those with chronic diseases. Before you give blood, here are 3 things that you need to know to ensure that you have a successful experience. First, make an appointment. You can do this by calling the Red Cross or visit redcrossblood.org and enter NWMSU to secure your spot today. Second, eat foods that are rich in iron to ensure that you can give blood that same day. Finally, drink plenty of water and make sure that you're well rested to limit the chances of fatigue and fainting. I'm Kirsten Stokes, back to the studio.
Thanks, Kirsten. At the Maryville Council meeting Monday, September 28th, they recommended against Halloween events containing large numbers of people due to the spread of COVID. They will be releasing guidelines on how to stay safe on the holidays soon. When we come back, we'll take a look at some more news and events, so don't go away. Welcome back to Channel 8 News. I'm Courtney Rowe. The mask mandate in Maryville has been extended longer. Colby Holtman has the story.
Back in July of this year, the Maryville City Council issued a mask mandate that was supposed to help stop the spread of the coronavirus. Now, this mask mandate was supposed to go all the way until September 30th, but here recently it's been extended till November 24th. I got the chance to go around the city of Maryville to interview people to get their input on this extension. So with Maryville passing this new extension for the mask mandate, what is your opinion on this? Is this a good thing, a bad thing? How is this going to affect us? I mean, what is your opinion on this?
Well, my opinion is that with coming into the flu season, I think it's a great idea that they extended it through the end of November. Let's get through this flu season, see what happens. It's a short time that we have to do this for, and it'll just help us all get through this together.
Some were more supportive of the extension, while others, not so much. With the Maryville City Council deciding to extend the mask mandate until November 24th, what is your opinion on this? Is it a good thing, a bad thing? How is this going to affect us? What is your opinion on this issue?
I really feel that it's not making a difference. I mean, the mask people are still getting the virus, and I don't know that it's helping. I mean, it seems like people are wearing them, but they're still getting it. So I don't really think it's making a difference. So why extend it?
With the school year nearly halfway over, there's no telling what the new year is going to bring. Will there be a new mask mandate come the spring semester? When we get more information, you can come back here to Channel 8 News and we'll give you an update. This has been Colby Holman with Channel 8 News. Back to you, Courtney.
Thanks, Colby. The first presidential debate between Donald Trump and Joe Biden took place last Tuesday on September 29th. During this debate, President Trump spoke about his thoughts on wearing masks.
I think masks are okay. You have to understand, if you look, I mean, I have a mask right here. I put a mask on, when I think I need it. Tonight, as an example, everybody's had a test, and you've had social distancing and all of the things that you have to, but I wear masks when needed. When needed, I wear a mask.
Be patriotic. It's not about being a tough guy. It's about doing your part. Wearing a mask is not only going to protect you, but it also protects those around you. Your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, husband, wife, neighbor, coworker. Don't just do it for yourself. Do it for the people you love, the people you work with.
Later that week on Friday, Donald Trump announced that he and First Lady Melania Trump tested positive for COVID. CNN has more.
I just want to tell you that I'm starting to feel good.
More questions than answers. President Trump's doctor addressing Trump's condition for the first time since his COVID diagnosis.
The first week of COVID, and in particular days 7 to 10, are the most critical in determining the likely course of this illness. At this time, the team and I are extremely happy with the progress the president has made.
Dr. Sean Conley says the president is fever-free and not having difficulty breathing, but didn't say when he contracted the virus. This is raising questions about the timeline of the illness.
I came here, wasn't feeling so well. I feel much better now. We're working hard to get me all the way back. I have to be back.
Dr. Conley did confirm President Trump was treated with the therapeutic remdesivir and received a dose of Regeneron, an experimental antibody cocktail.
If you look at the therapeutics, which I'm taking right now, some of them, and others are coming out soon that are looking like, frankly, they're miracles. If you want to know the truth, they're miracles.
Meanwhile, more cases in the president's inner circle are emerging, including former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, who helped Trump with Tuesday's debate. And Senator Ron Johnson is now the third Republican lawmaker to test positive for COVID-19.
We're going to beat this coronavirus, or whatever you want to call it, and we're going to beat it soundly.
I'm Emily Schmidt, reporting.
This all comes 2 months after the presidential election. To be registered to vote in Missouri, the deadline is October 7th. You can do this by going into the council clerk's office, mailing it in, or going online and filling out the information. When we come back, we'll take a look at some more news and events. Don't go away. Welcome back to Channel 8 News. I'm Courtney Rowe. The University Police Department sponsors a service called Safe Ride, dedicated to getting students home safe. Craig McMullen has more.
At Northwest University Police is a program called Safe Ride, offered by students for students. It is a transportation service within the city limits of Maryville.
Safe Rides is basically a program where we give rides to students safely. Usually we run during the day and during the night. You call us, we come get you, or you put in the app Tap Ride, and we come get you. We drop you off where you need to go.
The Safe Ride benefits the Maryville community by providing a bridge for students to engage in opportunities that the city community provides.
Anyone can use it. I mean, we've had people go from Dietrich to Milliken when it's a degree outside. If you don't know, Dietrich to Milliken is not a far distance at all, so it's not too hard to make that trek. But I mean, anything that you need, anything you need to go, other than going to Walmart or Hy-Vee or anything, that's reserved for the day shift, and we can't go through drive-thrus like we used to go back in the days. We can't do.
Safe Ride is doing their rides differently this year due to COVID.
So usually during the day shift, we would just have a shuttle, like a bus type of thing, where we just kind of have different stations and different stops. Now it works like the night shift. It works like like a taxi service. Now you have to put it in the app or call like you would do during the night, during the day.
The Safe Ride runs from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and from 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. You can contact Safe Ride at 660-562-1254 for more questions, and go to their website for more information. This has been Craig McMullen reporting for Channel 8 News.
Thanks, Craig. On Tuesday, October 6th, the Wellness Center will be hosting a flu clinic in Meeting Room B of the Student Union. The clinic will take place from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and is open to all Northwest students and faculty. Participants are asked to wear short-sleeved shirts and avoid coming to the clinic if they have any flu-like symptoms in the past 48 hours.
You should get it no later than the end of October. If it's available now, you should get it now, but don't wait until any beyond October. Sometimes people wait because they feel, well, maybe the immunity will wane as we get into the winter, and then you wind up that flu comes and you're not protected, and you wind up getting the flu.
Even though football is not active this semester yet, Northwest is still hosting their fall homecoming for 2020 with a theme, Bearcats from Outer Space. Events will take place all week, found on the academic calendar, followed by Walkout Day and the parade now taking place on Friday. Homecoming royalty can be voted for on Cat Paws up until Wednesday, October 7th. For more information, go to the Student Involvement section on the Northwest page. Well, that's all the time we have for Channel 8 News. For stories that matter to you, catch Channel 8 News every Monday through Thursday at 6:15 p.m. right here on KNWT Channel 8. From all of us here at Channel 8 News, I'm Courtney Rowe, and have a great night.